I don't know if it's recording, but good morning to the world. This is Mary. I'm a positive woman and I like to everybody to know this. I get up in the morning with this beautiful smile on my face and I have a routine to stay positive. I would like to share it with all of you. I like to shine because I'm a beautiful woman. People don't see it half the time, but that's okay. I get up in the morning with a smile because when I go to bed at night, I smile, and when I'm sleeping, I can feel the smile on my face, which is a good thing. So, my morning routine goes like this. I get out of bed, I stay there, put my slippers on, I take my time because my legs don't work. I make sure that my legs feel my body. And I do my arm exercise just to get my body pumping, which is a good thing, and it puts a smile on my face. I do little things that I can do. I can't do much. I broke a rib dancing at 53. It's not possible, what the doctor said. But that's another problem. We'll get into that later. My blood pressure is high, it goes low. I did that on YouTube to show you. Just to let you know, now that I'm out of bed, I have to get dressed, make my bed, all done. Before I leave my room, I have to make sure it looks presentable for times like this. I talk a lot, I know. But I get up, I go to the kitchen, I make my tea, I look in the sink. If I have dishes to do, I get it done, turn the water on. Everything's getting done at once. Dishes are done, kettle is boiled, make my tea. Then I gotta make my eggs, because I'm on a strict diet now, I can't use grease. I don't know why, my gallbladder is okay. Misdiagnosed. That's another story, I went to Cuba. Anyways, that's a little bit of me, a little craziness, but I'm a happy woman. With amongst the things that I do, people say, Mary, do you work? No, I don't work. I work on getting me, myself, and I in top shape. For what? I have not a clue. I've been single a very long time. Not looking. Swear to God, I'm not looking. But I like to have friends. And if they want to get to know me, this is a video for them to see. If you like what you see, well then, give a chance to a friend. I'm not going to bite you, I'm not going to hurt you, and I cannot do nothing else with you but to do things like talking, going to restaurants, going to a movie, going to a dance. Who knows? The cheaper the better for me, because I'm debt free and I want to stay that way. If I have money, I'll ask you, let's go for a drive, I'll pay the gas. If I have money, I'll pay the picnic. You bring me dessert. Teamwork. Little things like that bring so much joy to this heart. And I'm proud of that. Life is short and you have to live the day that you're in. Not yesterday and not the day before, because you're never promised. So, this is me in one day. Once this day is over, 8 o'clock at night, I get myself ready for bed. That's a shower, that's folding down the bed, that's getting my cell phone to play my games at night. I turn off my texting, I turn off the internet, and I breathe. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Then I say my prayers with a smile on my face, put my head down on the pillow, and I breathe until I sleep. I don't have a difficult time in my life at all. I go through my day as pleased as I can be. I cannot ask for nothing more. If I can work, I'd work. I can work in my home, but 5-10 minutes at a time. The more I stand or the more I sit, the more I lie, I'm in pain. These ribs didn't break because I didn't do anything. I danced. And my gallbladder, I eat properly, so there's nothing wrong with my gallbladder and my spleen. I went to Cuba and I danced, and that's when I broke my ribs. Cubans sent me to the clinic, sent me to the hospital to find out I had a misdiagnosis. But I had to pay money to them, and it's a lot of money. My first trip, by the way, my first trip getting a passport, my first trip getting into the airport, first trip getting on a plane, the first trip to buy suitcases, and I wasn't going to the beach in my birthday suit, so I had to buy a bathing suit. More expenses, but I paid all my trip. I should have had 2-week vacation. I did not. I had 10 days of glorious days. I had not a problem. A smile was on this face for the whole 10 days. But my 2 weeks was ruined by me dancing, not breathing, getting up, going to the clinic, going to the hospital, getting things put in my body that I didn't know of, to not eat the whole day, to not be okay. They said if I didn't pay, that I would have to stay in Cuba. The choices they gave to me was you pay or you stay. That's not right. I paid for my trip. 2 weeks of my trip. I didn't ask to fall ill. I didn't know that my ribs were going to break. Why did they give me stress? More stress than I needed. Anyways, so I get that all done. I get it paid. Well, no, they tell me 3 things. One lady told me 3 things. She said, go to your room, wait for my phone call, we'll get in touch with the insurance. I did that. We get the insurance on the line, and they say, well, what's your name? I tell them my name. Then she goes, hold on, I'm going to transfer you back, because I didn't know the city I was in Cuba. Apparently it was Holguin. I'll never go back there. That's a place of the devil's work. Put it that way. My first trip, I'm saying that. Imagine. I'll never go back there. Never ever go back there. People are nice. But how do you say that? The people that take care of it all, they're not good people. They're not. They want this. They want your money. They even told me they want the gold cards from Canadian. I remember this in the hospital bed. But we're your family. We like Canadians with gold cards, they replied. Well, we're going to keep you for observations because we think you have a gallbladder infection and a spleen problem. And it wasn't even that. It was misdiagnosed. But they gave me an ultrasound on my right side, and it hurt like there was no tomorrow. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't gasp for air. It was hard for me to manage. I don't want to say they broke my rib, because I know it would happen when I was dancing. But I got the money to come back. The lady said, it hung up in the room, by the way. Then the lady said, well, the other option is that you find a friend who has a credit card. Thank God I had a friend. Call her my angel all the time. No names enclosed in this video. And then, if I couldn't get her to help me to get back to Montreal, I would have to sell everything that I brought to Cuba to get back to Montreal. Who would tell a person that? She paid for her trip to get there. She did not expect to do all this other stuff for the Cubans. Now, remind me, myself, not to get mad, because I'm home, and I know what's going on. I'm in a positive thought. I came back. The 26th, I go and see my doctor to find out that my dancing broke my rib. So, now this is what I gotta do. I'm on 2 blood pressure pills in the morning, a cholesterol in the afternoon, anti-inflammatory juice, pain pill, I don't know what it is, but it's not taking care of the pain, and a blood pressure at night. So they got me on too many blood pressures, and sometimes I feel like I'm drunk and I'm not even drinking. But that's okay. It's a good feeling inside. It slows me down a little bit. I'm not bouncing off the walls anymore. um, what else can I say about myself? Oh, I have 3 beautiful boys. I can't mention their names, but my oldest and I, we live together. He's a gamer and I'm just a tenant and he's just a tenant. That's the way it should be. And my other 2 boys, well, I see one of them on the internet and I don't talk to the other one now. It's been 13 years. Oh my, did I say that online? Yes, I did. You know why? Because when it comes time and they want to talk to me, my door is always open. My arms are always open for those hugs that I need so bad. But when that day comes, I'm going to be the happiest woman in town. Because I'm happy all the time. I can't cry that they're not talking to me, and I can't cry they're going to talk to me. You know what I mean? When the time comes, it comes. When it don't, it don't. So if I go up to heaven with the rest of my family, and they didn't say it to me, I didn't die of a broken heart. I died happy. Because I took care of myself and I did what I had to do. And that is Mary all in a nutshell. And she says, I love the world. Always like this. Always positive. Always giving peace to the people. Whoops. Open that finger on that side. You see, I'm a human. I like to be funny. I like to laugh. And if I have something to encourage you, I promise you I'll come back on this internet and I'm going to tell you like it is and not like it was. Because my mother said, you have a mouth? Don't hurt with your mouth. Talk with your mouth. Be polite with your mouth. Do not. What's the word? Be negative. I don't know that word, you see? But I'm not negative. I'm always positive. I know if I get in an argument, I'd rather talk it out, figure it out, and if we can't figure it out, we have to agree to walk away. That's it, that's all. You're happy, I'm happy. There's no in between where there's fists going like that. What for? I don't want drama in my life. Don't need it, don't want it. I don't know what else to say. If you want to know more about me, leave a comment, give a like. Come be a friend, or you can be an internet friend. One of the two. I'm everywhere. If you want to know where I'm at, I'm on Instagram, YouTube. Hi. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. My name is Mary Ann CH. You want to look me up, look me up. And on that note, I'm wishing the whole world a good day, because I'm having one. I'm going to turn the camera around. You can see where this is my room. That's my bed. That's my hallway. And that's outside of my home. That's the view I look at. That's what brings me pleasure in my life. That's what I do. That's what I have to do. When I'm not doing this, I'm playing cell phone games. So I gotta tell you something. I have 2 cats in the house and they don't answer me. So I play my games and it keeps me at peace. But if I can get out and walk with somebody, walking on my own is not all that great, because if I fall down, then nobody's there to pick me up. You know what I mean? And I do that. I can't tell when it's going to happen. Like, I'm sitting down here right now. My right leg is going numb on me. I have to turn the camera off, and then I'm going to have to stand up and make sure my leg is actually working so I can move on with the rest of my day. That's my time. Mary out. Have a beautiful day. December 12th, 2019.